Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Eden Crafters. Let's jump into things and see what we have got going on. This is a automation sort of like world builder, I suppose. OP world, sure. Anyway, the premise is that we land on a planet. Specifically, this is an ocean world planet, and we have to build up a base, automate resource collection, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, terraform it. So, this is what we start with. This is our big old spaceship right here. It looks kind of banging, if I do indeed say so myself. But there is also this sort of big old world here. Now, we have got one singular tool, which we are going to be able to utilize in order to interact with the world. And as you can see, pretty much everything in the world is malleable, and we can destroy all this sort of, well, it looks like soil, but it's actually giving us rock. So we've got our stats down in the bottom left-hand corner, which is grand. So our spaceship gives us a few things to start with. We've got some iron plates, some cement, some food boxes, and some oxygen capsules. Okay, we've also got those rocks that we extracted. We can also utilize the spaceship to replenish our oxygen by just sitting inside it. Okay, all good thus far. Let's have a little look. There are a whole bunch of little resources around the world. We're going to be collecting them. I'm not going to be collecting too many on camera, just enough to sort of do the first steps bit. There is actually a tutorial in this game which is not too intrusive, so I might just leave it on as sort of like a little pointer of what to do. So, our first base, we are going to get things up and running. Ooh, a large iron deposit. Yes, we are going to be utilizing this very, very shortly indeed. For now, let's see if we can start getting the sort of basic base infrastructure set up. So, the most basic base component is a base compartment. It takes an iron plate and it takes a little bit of cement. Both of these are fairly easy to come by. I'm going to place it down in the world. Boom. Look at that. It now just exists. We're going to fly through these early stages. We'll get ourselves a workbench. Amazing. Our living compartment needs an electric panel to support more equipment, craft the necessary parts. I will indeed. Okay, the workbench is effectively our way to transform our raw materials into more refined materials. At the moment, it's the only place that we can, make things like iron ingots and iron plates, but I think we're gonna hopefully be able to get some other methods in the future. We're also gonna craft a little bit of cement. What do I need for some cable? I just need copper ingots, which I've already just made, and that should be enough for an electric panel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, iron plate, cable, and cement. We've got them all. Boom, we throw that down on there. What does this do? It unlocks a few more recipes, which is kind of nice. We can expand our base by placing living compartments on the other side. Indeed, we shall do that. Where do I want? Maybe over there? Cool. All right, so effectively, we've got a really, really nice living compartment up and running in not very long at all. It's a funky design. But I kind of dig it. So, the next stage is going to be trying to utilize this bad boy over here. That's what fortuitous timing. Crafting some more complex items. Before you create more advanced machines, you'll need some new equipment. Indeed, and we are hopefully going to automate the extraction of iron from this deposit here. We're being told to build a plant grower for our base because it's good for sustainability. Well, that's not quite as fun as building a big old mining robot, but I suppose we can probably throw that down. We need a little bit of quartz and we need a little bit of rock. Well, let's go and harvest some resources. I tell you what, why don't I go and harvest some resources, and then that'll mean that hopefully we don't have to do any resource harvesting in the future. Right, I've picked up all of the resources from this area over here. We've got a barren landscape now because I've yoinked them all up. What do we need for this planter? Let's get that down. Oh, 52 rock, 15 quartz. We got plenty. Okay, so let's stick the planter right about here, I think. Looks pretty darn good. And the plant grower is going to just produce organics, which is nice, at a rate of 6 per minute. Okay, that's cool. And organic. Look at that. Produced in tree greenhouse and also in the planter. Oh, there you go. It's starting to sprout. We've also got a few new additional recipes. They sort of keep popping up, which is quite nice. Anyway, let's get to the big one. This is the miner here. Okay, I need 3 iron plates and a few cement blocks. Let's make Let's make a few bits of cement. That's grand. We've got plenty of rock. And then let's jump into iron ingots. And then, what was it? Three plates? That should do just fine. We can always make more resources if we need. Okay, let's get it down. Okay, we need to place it near the deposit. Let's do that orientation. I think that's pretty decent. Beautiful. And at a rate of 15 per minute, that is going to be very, very nice indeed. Okay, an assembling bench to allow you to craft advanced parts, machines, and items. Let's freaking go. Ooh, a forge. Ooh, raw iron and copper ore into ingots, which means that we do not have to be involved, which is quite nice. Also, a wind turbine. I don't think this bad boy actually consumes any power, but the forge definitely does. So we're probably going to need to nab ourselves a wind turbine in due course. Now, an assembly bench requires 2 iron plates, 2 cables, and 2 gears. Let's get that all sorted. Looks like we've also unlocked the gears, so that's quite nice. Let's craft some iron ingots. We should have no problem with iron going forward. We'll also craft a bunch of copper. We do have a limited supply of copper at the present moment, but I think we'll be okay. And we needed to do, what, 3 of those into a gear. How many did we need for this assembly bench? It was 2 gears, 2 iron plates. Okay, so let's get 1 more of those. And that's good. What am I looking for? Cables, of course. Okay, 1, 2 cables. Beautiful. Now, how much am I going to be using this assembly bench for? I would presume a fair amount, so let's make sure that it's in a not, like, stupid location. We can also build... I can also build a door on the backside over here. I might do that. You know, that seems like a... That seems like an intelligent thing to do. Interior door. Oh, can we not build an exterior door? I tell you what I could do. Maybe I could attach another base compartment. Do we not have an exterior door? Yeah, we totally can build an exterior door. Let me build an iron plates. Ah, we need more iron. Oh, well, look at that. We just need to step outside and pop immediately. Okay, that's 20 more iron. Let's get an exterior door in here. I think that's a good idea. There we go. 2 iron plates. Amazing. A container. Okay. We'll deal with that in just a sec. Exterior door. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, now we can reach just outside here and nab our iron. Okay, new objective of automation. We love automation. More advanced machines, powering advanced machines, and belts. Yes. Also, a wind turbine. What was my previous objective? I had an objective and it disappeared, but that's okay. Terraformation. Ooh, okay, that's a big word. 5 iron plates, 4 iron rods. Did I need to do anything with this? I don't think I actually do. I mean, I need to use it for presumably constructing more advanced things, which looks grand, but we don't need to actually use it for anything quite yet. Right, so wind turbine is 5 iron plates, 4 iron rods. Shouldn't be too challenging at all. Should be very, very easy. Get rid of all that iron. There we go. And the iron rods are literally just iron ingots. So we're going to go and grab a bit more of that. Amazing. And slam this into this. And that should be everything that we could possibly need in order to make a wind turbine. Now, where do we want to place it? Oh my goodness, it's quite big. It's quite large. Maybe there? Is that going to interfere? That's not going to interfere with my base too much, is it? Okay, local power grid will connect all nearby energy sources to machines that require electricity, which is grand. It's providing 100% of 0 megawatts. Excellent. Create an advanced miner. Right, what the heck is an advanced miner? And presumably that's going to, require power, which is grand. Let's pin this recipe because this is one that maybe I should not try and remember. Instead, I should just admit to myself that I'm not going to know it, or not going to be able to remember it. Right, let's do the iron plates first. That is the... I say that's the easiest part. It's not really the easiest part because we need so much more iron than we have at the moment. Right, let me go on another little resource collection spree. Right, I've tidied up even more of the landscape now. There's even fewer resources to go around. I think that should be enough to get me everything that I could possibly need in order to do this. In order to do this big advanced miner thing. Right. Just make as many iron ingots as we can. Get the rest of the plates. Gears require rods, so we're going to require a lot of rods. Oh, maybe this won't be. I tell you what, maybe this won't be enough iron. That's enough. Ah, so darn close. But we should have... There we go. A little bit more iron. Ooh, the fog has come in. The fog has come in. Right, finally get that all done. And then let's get our last 3 rods. Beautiful. Okay, the advanced miner is now happening. It's officially happening, and it is absolutely mahoosive. I don't think that we need to replace... Yeah, we don't need to replace our existing miner. That's totally fine. But we can sort of like... Look at that. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. You know what? I actually want to dismantle that. And maybe we put it out this way. This is some very, very sad music. Right, let's try again. Okay, let's do it. Right, so the resources are going to come out of here. We need to build ourselves a forge. A forge, thankfully, is only a very limited amount of iron that we're going to need. What did I say? 5 iron plates? That's fine. We can do that. We can do that, no bother. I would really like to not manually craft any iron ever again. That would be very, very nice. Okay, so forge is here. It's gonna look the wrong way the wrong way around. I presume we have to we can't flip it. So let's sure, let's just slam it down here. That's good. It looks a bit like a big sort of intergalactic drinks dispenser, doesn't it? It's quite funny. It's quite funny. Right, let's get a belt, a conveyor belt with our 1 iron plate into there. Not enough iron plate. That's exactly what I thought would be the case. But look at that. I mean, we've got 60 per minute versus what? 15 per minute? Yeah, we get a heck of a lot more. Right, let's get iron plate. I really don't want to do this anymore. So let's automate the heck out of this. This is why I love automation games, is that you get an opportunity to be lazy. And the game, you know, theoretically gets easier as you play longer. I mean, I know that's not really how it works. Ooh, there's a funky little animation. I know that's really not how it works. It gets more complicated as you go through. However, it feels better. Oh, look at that. Input, output. I don't need to click this. I don't need to click the button. Okay. Build menu to create a water pump. It must be placed on the coast. Okay, we can make that happen. This is looking really, really good. Terraformation. Excellent. Atmosphere is a very low percentage of oxygen. Introduce some vegetation to create a sustainable source of oxygen. We can make that happen. This is looking fantastic. Okay, can I stick all of my resources in here, please? Yep, all of my iron. And let's just let that do its thing. In fact, tell you what, maybe let's see if we can try and get ourselves a container. Yeah, if I get a container... Ooh, scans the planet for large deposits. Let's go and get a container so that I can automate the... I know I can just shift click, but that's less fun. What are 10 iron plates? There we go. Okay. I'd like to hold a reserve right in there. Thank you. And I've hopefully built enough iron plate to just do that. Amazing. Okay, so we've got iron ingots coming in. Sorry, iron ore coming in, iron ingots going out, and we should have plenty of space in here to stockpile exactly what we need. Okay. Anything else that I need to get done? A part producer. Yes, I would love to get a part producer. That's going to be quite handy. However, let's get a water pump. Let's get a water pump. I don't know how many ingots I'm going to need for that, so I'm going to yoink everything out of here. And we will probably pin the recipe for the water pump up in the top right-hand corner so that I can see what is going on, which is grand. Okay, a rotor is going to be an advanced component, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is. Let's go and have a little look and see what we need for it. 2 cable, 2 rubber belts. So we're going to need 4 cable, 4 rubber belts. Is that a challenge? We need rubber first. I don't have rubber ingredients. However, I do now. Amazing. Okay, so what did I say? 4 cable. 4 cable. 4 rubber. Yeah, just make the max. Make the max rubber. We're not going to have much for it, but it should be enough. 2 rubber belts. That's 3 rubber belts. I think I actually needed... Yeah, 1 more rubber belt. And so we're going to need 1 more bit of rubber, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we need 2 rubber, and I need 5 organics per rubber. Okay, so working backwards, we need like 5 more. We need like 5 more more organics to make this happen. Yeah, because that's gonna take us up to 1. We need 1 more. Okay, all right, no worries. Let's go and check out what else we can do over here. I mean, we could maybe get ourselves the part producer. What does an iron beam cost? I mean, gears. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! This is great. This is what we like to see. What does an iron beam cost? It's iron plates, iron rods. Flippin' heck, everything is iron plates, iron rods, isn't it? Give me 30 iron plates, give me 30 iron rods. I've finally got all of the required organic components to hopefully make this second rubber belt. Get that second rubber belt, slam that into here. Give me a rotor. Excellent. That's going to be enough for a water pump. The other thing that I was looking to do was the iron beams for this. We'll do the water pump in just a sec, don't worry. But the iron beams for this, I've created a whole bunch of iron rods, iron plates. 3 of those bad boys, yep. What about a circuit board? Copper plate and silica? And then gears. Flippin' heck, these gears, man, they take quite a lot of resources, but that's actually not too challenging. Silica, yeah, we can make silica very, very easily, in fact. And in fact, the circuit boards, what do the circuit boards require? Oh, they require copper plates as well. Only issue is that we might not have 2 circuit boards. Excellent. We might not have a copper deposit nearby. I don't know where the copper is likely to be. Anyway, that's a problem for a future potato. Let's go and see if we can try and nab this pump down by the coast. That's the one. Let's at least try and make it look thematically workable. There we go. Okay. And this is going to pump water into a greenhouse? Is that how it works? Glass pane, 10 organics. Yeah, I mean we can do that right now, really, and in fact we can get some water pipes to make that happen. Let's see if I can try and build a part producer. I would really like to see how this works. It's quite large. Very large, in fact. Is that bend gonna work? You know what? Maybe. Yeah, that totally works. It just looks incredibly weird. Right. So what are we able to make? Or what do I want to make, I should say? Probably iron plates, right? Producing iron plates, 28 a minute. Let's just leave this in here for now so that we don't maybe use all of them. I can get an additional part producer. And in fact, I can get a container that's got multiple outputs. I could get a splitter, you know, on this little system here. Split my... Oh, I need oxygen. Oxygen critical. Don't worry. There we go. Get back in here. Whew. That was quite close. Okay. Greenhouse. What do we need for a greenhouse? A little bit of cement. A little bit of cement. A few organics. The organics are easy to come by. Cement's easy to come by. Silica. Yep, let's get one more of those. And then 10 glass panes, which will take no time at all. Do we need anything else? No, I think that should be enough for a greenhouse. We're probably going to need some resources to make some pipes. But that'll be easy enough, I think. Right. This is looking pretty darn good, if I do indeed say so myself. Right, so we want the water connection to be over here-ish. Yeah. Is there a way in? Presumably not. Also, power is low. Yeah, let me take a wee peek at the... Yeah, 40... Yeah. We need to really pog up our wind turbine system, don't we? Solar panel, power production between 5 and 20... Wow, holy cow, between 5 and 24 megawatts. It only requires a little bit of cobalt and some iron beams, which are very easy for us to build now that we have a whole bunch of iron rods, whole bunch of iron plates. Let's do it. Ground fertilizer? We'll explore that in a minute. Okay. Produces 24 megawatts. Right, okay, so that is the absolute maximum. Maybe another solar panel? Sure, let's do it. And also, let's build another wind turbine whilst we're here. Maybe not ideal to have them so close together, but that, frankly, doesn't bother me. Right, a little bit of water pipe. It's just iron plate. Nothing to worry about. We'll get that all connected up. From here. Over to here. God, the pipe and the belt looks so weird. Start terraforming the planet with ground fertilizer to create vegetation. Okay, ground fertilizer. Let's do it. How does this work? What do we need? Excellent. We've completed the tutorial. Fantastic. Right, we need to add water here. We have 100% power. Do we maybe want to see if we can try and get a more sophisticated splitting system in here? Pipe hub. Yeah, let's maybe do pipe hub here. Let's remove this pipe. Remove that pipe as well. Oxygen critical. It's okay. I'm near the ship. I'm near the ship. Get in the ship. Whew. Yeah, my food situation is not good. A food box gives me health. Yeah, excellent. Let's do that. I did lose quite a lot of HP in that process, but that's okay. That's good. That's good. And then... How about that? Hey! Okay, and produces 100, total in the network, providing 100% of 80 liters per second demand. Very nice indeed. This tree greenhouse, presumably, yeah, it outputs organics, and it outputs organics at a pretty decent rate. But that's fine. Ground is 1% fertile. That looks like a not very fertile situation. Right, what do we want to automate next? Oh, large solar panels. I could have built a large solar panel instead of a tiny little tiddly solar panel. Trash can? Nah, I don't need a trash can. Don't need a chair. Don't need a chair. Don't need any of that stuff. It would be good to get assembly machine. Assembles two crafting parts into the selected recipe. It would be good to get another part producer. Would be really, really good to get another part producer. There we go. And standard O2 tank. Extend your oxygen tank to allow more time before running out of oxygen. That's actually exactly what we need. I also am kind of desperate to get a copper source. We need a copper plate. So we're right next to the iron source. Is that copper over there? We're quite far. Let's make iron rods. Yeah, make iron rods now. That's fine. Yeah, we're quite far from copper. I don't know if that's necessarily what I want to be doing. 4% fertile. Nice little ladder there. Don't think I can climb. Yeah, maybe more ground fertilizers. That could very well be the answer. That could be the answer. An analysis radar. Yeah, it scans the planet for large ore deposits. That's kind of what I'm interested in doing. I'd really like to figure out where the copper is. It's also nighttime, so it's not super conducive to exploring. Let's... Ooh. Food pot. Yeah, that's going to give me the extra health that I'm after. Oxygen capsule. Yeah, I suppose so. Make a few of those. That's or one or two of those. That's fine. But what I'm really after, yeah, give me the analysis radar. We'll see if we can try and get that queued up now. Oh, rubber. Shouldn't honestly be a problem. Shouldn't honestly be a problem to get all of the rubber that we need. Because we've got loads and loads of organics now. And it was gears, wasn't it? Yeah, it was cables. Okay, 2 cables. That was 1 cable that I crafted there. I have a funny feeling that I'm not going to have enough resources to make this yet. We need ever so slightly more copper. Gosh darn it, that's kind of annoying. Is there any copper in these hills? There is a shockingly small amount of copper in these hills because I have yoinked all of the copper already. But we'll maybe see if we can try and get it. Right, wait for my thingamabob to recharge. Yoink that, yoink that. Okay. Believe it or not, I think that'll actually be enough. Man, the batteries in this machine need upgrading. Eat that, get a little bit of extra health. That's iron. I really shouldn't be wasting time mining iron. So unnecessary. Okay. That'll do. Power-wise, produces 7 total in network. Yeah, 100. So we've only got 16 megawatts of 16 megawatts of demand. Copper plates. I'm going to get 1 circuit board, am I? I'm going to get 1 circuit board. I need silica. I need silica and I need 4 more bits of copper. Man, that is so annoying. That's one out of the two. 1 out of the 2. All right, I'll go and find some copper. Come back. What a glorious sunrise whilst I'm out harvesting copper. I should have enough. I should have enough. More than enough, I hope. As we head back down the mountain here to go and craft it up and smelt it up. I went over the top. There's honestly nothing... There's nothing much on the other side, to be honest. It's all kind of just... It's just more of this, which is, I guess, why we're transforming the landscape, because it looks so barren at the moment. Right. Okay, heal up, or get oxygen. I tell you what, I'll get a few of these. They're quite good. The oxygen capsules. They're yeah, they're quite nice to use. If you're out on a long mission, you can deploy it and refill your oxygen, which is quite good. Okay, get that circuit board. Happy days, and let's get ourselves this analysis radar. Okay, how does it work? Oh, it literally just shows us large iron, large quartz, copper over there. Looks like there's a bit more on the top. Most of the stuff is over here, to be fair. I think we did end up starting in a pretty decent place. That looks like our pipes. That looks like our belt. Okay, so our belt. So we might even be able to belt all the way across from this large copper deposit. How feasible is it to build an advanced miner? Not crazy, you know. Let's go and get that. Gears are rods. We're manufacturing rods. We're manufacturing rods right over here. Keep building... Yeah, keep building rods, I think. And also I'll take a few stacks. Just in case we need them. Right. Yeah. 4 gears. And then... loads and loads of cement. It's enough cement, isn't it? Okay, let's go and see if we can try and put our copper deposit down. Is it just there? Is that it? I think that might be it. If that's it, then that's not very far away at all. And that makes me feel a little bit more confident. There was 2 over here, right? Copper and cobalt. Can't be those. They're too close. Rock and... is it basalt? Basalt? Okay, the copper must be on the top of this hill here. I do like how climbing works. It's very easy to climb. You just walk up it. Okay. That looks coppery. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then that's cobalt. Okay. Cobalt and copper. So, yeah, we are a little bit of a ways away, but I think we'll be fine, you know. I think we'll be fine. Right, advanced miner. Get that bad boy right over there. And then, how far are belts gonna go? That's what we kind of need to figure out. Okay, that works. Let me quickly just pop that oxygen capsule back to 100. Very, very nice. This looks absolutely freakish. We're going to be able to connect that in there. We are. No issues whatsoever. Little bit of a clip through the mountainside, but that's fine. Looks like we've got plenty of iron plate for the job. He says, as he runs out of iron plate. But you know what? That'll be fine. That will be fine. You know what? That's not a bad system. And you can see there are resources that are coming. It does take an absolute age to walk up this thing, but it's fine. Oh, it's even cut its place out of the mountain. That's really, really cool. Okay, well that's copper then. That's copper sorted. There we go. At least that's the copper belt sorted. I don't know about the copper production. That's a new ask. I also want to check on my ground fertilization situation, but I'm gonna heal up first. Yeah, get some more oxygen, get some more resources, see if we need anything else. Yeah, we're gonna need if we want to get another forge. We can. I'm gonna need to grab some rocks real quick. Stick your head out the window and just destroy a bit of mountainside. There we go. That's gonna be my official rock mine from now on. Yeah, I think we just build another forge. To be honest, it's really easy. There's only a couple of bits and bobs. Do I need... oh yeah, no, I need more iron plates. Let's go and swap the part producer. Let's go and get you to make plates instead, eh? That's good. And then let's make a few plates so that we can at least extend the belt. We don't need to make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of plates. It looks like it's a pretty good sort of deal that we get. They're not bad. It's just something we need to do. Oh, look, copper's not even arrived at the bottom yet. I think there is as good a place as any. Okay. Amazing. You know what? I really like the way that the belts look here. And I like the way that they sort of plop down. That looks kind of cool too. Throw some copper in here, copper ore in there, and that's going to give us some copper ingots. I don't really feel like I need to get any additional infrastructure right now. Because, honestly, just having 60 copper ingots in here that I can draw from will be really quite nice. Now, let's go and have a little look-see. How's the ground fertilization going? It's 33% fertile. I don't think this is going quickly enough for my taste. Let's get another one of these bad boys. Let's get another one of these bad boys. Yeah, I know. We're low on oxygen. Let's go and hop into the ship real quick. Dangerous wave detected. What can I do about that? Can I swim? We just hide under the water? Oh, is this gonna destroy all my, Is this gonna destroy all my stuff? Oh, it doesn't look good, does it? Our ship doesn't fly because we don't have any energy crystals. Or energy sources, any batteries. I don't think that there's anything that we can do about it. I think that's just the... I think that's just life, I'm afraid. Oh! Look at the size of it. Oh, it's huge. It is absolutely huge. Oh. I guess we survived. It looks like it got rid of my power, but that was about it, apparently. Huh. I mean, that's good. Was that not supposed to be a bit more like end gamey sort of situation? I literally don't think we lost anything, with the exception of our power. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's supposed to. Maybe it's just supposed to give you a little bit of a scare. There we go. Okay, we're back up and running. Apparently, without a care in the world. Well, let's press on and get this pump sorted then, shall we? So we need a rotor. And we need some more cement. The rotor requires cables, which is fine. And if I pop out here, grab that, we can get all of the resources that we could possibly need to make the plates. And also about 10 cables. Yeah, that'll do us. That'll do us just fine. I want to see this ground fertilizer. I want to see the ground fertilizer reach 100%. I also want to know what this computer is for. Can be used to craft some advanced components. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it is, but why do we need an assembly machine? I feel like I don't need an assembly machine for anything. We're not making anything regularly enough for it to matter. Can I make 2 rotors? I can't. We need more rubber belts. That's fine. Well, that was a fun wave. I thought it was over. I really thought it was over. Right. Let's rotate that around. That in there. Okay. Tell you what. Quite easily, we could make another one of these ground fertilizers. Also, is it just me or is the ground going green? Presumably because it is being fertilized. Don't get me wrong, I understand the implications of, you know, green grass or green ground being good, the grass being good. Happy days, that's what we like to see. I just can't actually tell if it is. Right. So I think we can get 2 additional ground fertilizers. Yeah, we can get 2 additional ground fertilizers, and these take 30, right? They take 30 water apiece. So by my very, very rough calculations, we can put down a singular pipe hub right about here. We can get a water pipe from there into here. Looks cool. And this up to there. This up to there. I love how the pipes they just go. No messing around. Not enough iron plates. That's okay. Yoink. What a system. What a system. That in there. That in there. Okay, so each of these seem to be fertilizing at their own sort of like different little rates. So I'm not actually... Oh, hop into the ship. I'm not actually sure that it is... There we go. Not actually sure that it sort of passes it on 100%. So that's for 48. That's 48. That's 3%. Even though they're in a very sort of similar place to one another. Okay, well let's leave it for a little bit. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, I'll see if I can try and put together one of these assembly machines. See if it unlocks anything new. So, there's only a few more things that I need to do. I have, I don't think fertilization is going to go above 50% naturally. However, I think there is a way that I can make it pop off. There are 3 sort of, I guess, 3 little, like, screens that give us a little bit of a direction as to what we need to do. All of it requires that we unlock or find sulfur ore. There's a couple of different objectives. We could deviate the moon to stop the giant waves. We could escape from the planet by getting a nuclear energy cell. Or indeed, we can get more resources. An area fertilizer, which presumably is going to, you know, generate more oxygen and improve the atmosphere even more. However, the problem with this is that there are 2 islands here. And it is only this island that has the sulfur deposits on them. I don't even think there is any sulfur on this island at all. So I've made some improvements. What I have done is I have gone over to the quartz source over there. I've got a big old miner mining that. I've also got a miner at the basalt source over there. I don't think we're going to need that, but that might help. I also want to build this warehouse, warehouse T1. I don't think we built the warehouse yet, so let's go and see if we can try and make that happen. We need 30 glass panes in order to do that, which is not a crazy amount, but it is at least a little bit annoying, hence why I've set up the silica mine. The cement should be easy enough, and in fact, we can probably just continue on with this little... Well, apparently it's a cave that I'm building. But yeah, we'll try and get the warehouse T1 up and running, and we'll see how that goes for us. All right, we've got the resources for the warehouse. Let's see if we can try and get this bad boy down right in the center, right in the center, oh, right in the center of the base. This is some building though. So effectively, what we can do is we can enter all of the resources that we need into... Oh, is this... Oh, it's kind of... Oh, it's... it's built over my greenhouse completely. But yeah, I believe the point of a warehouse is that when I build something, the items will be taken from those stored in a warehouse, which presumably means that I can just slam the resources from here into there. Not enough iron plate, the irony. Yeah, we can just sort of slam this into there, and then that will allow us to have a sort of native production of... There you go, see if this works. Can I just, like, add it? Yeah, let's just get it in. Just get it in. Get it in, add organics, add rock, I don't know, add cement, silica, etc. But yeah, I think I should be able to I think I should be able to just... Let's try with the iron plate. So yeah. Haha, look at that. Look at that. That is really cool because I don't have any iron plate in my inventory. Yeah, it's a pretty big investment. It's a lot of resources to get it, but hey ho. Anyway, in order for us to progress further, we need to get sulfur. That means we'd need to head to the second island. Definitely cool, but it's also a very, very long way away, and this is just a single video, so we can only do what we can do. Anyway, you can check the game out. Linked down in the description below. Thank you ever so much for watching, folks. I'll catch you next time. Bye.